Hi, my name is Mary Spender, and this is a very special Throwback Thursday episode because it is that time of year when quite a lot of people in the music industry or music fans are getting ready to fly to California to go to the NAMM show, and that stands for National Association of Music Merchants, not anything else. And this really is the time of year that I get really excited about. You know, it's something to look forward to in January when it's the depths of winter in England, and I have been a few times now. I think this is going to be my fourth show. So I first went in 2015 because I was friends with Vigier Guitars and they allowed me to have a pass. I didn't yet have a Vigier guitar, actually, but it opened up my eyes to this whole world of the music industry that I hadn't really been aware of. But anyway, it wasn't until 2017 when things really started to change for me because of the NAMM show. And that's what I'm going to react to today. Is we are going to watch the 4 vlogs that I filmed at 2017 NAMM. And yeah, some of you might be aware of them because there was one where I asked John Mayer a rather infamous question, but we'll talk about that a bit later. So let's get into the show. Day one at NAMM, and already done a demonstration for A Little Thunder. Kate in the background. And hung out at the Vigier booth, and then we just ran into St. Vincent, didn't we, Kate?
Yes, we did.
This is Kate. You'll have seen her on my Instagram stories. And now we're just having a little fangirl moment. I haven't watched these in so long. Andy invented the Little Thunder pickup. He is such a good player. Oh, of course. Oh, you poor thing. Just close up of my leather jacket there. Yes. So they had been announced the year before, but that was the first time that I saw them. I actually have ended up doing Tuesday talks with both those people, which is lovely to see. I hadn't really met either of them yet. We were being completely obnoxious, walking around with our sunglasses on. Devin Townsend, who I ended up doing my first Tuesday Talks episode with. It's like these vlogs predicted the future. Yes. Double neck Vigier. Vigier guitars, yes. So I had my GB Rock by then. And it's just craziness inside, so I'm taking a breath of fresh air. You get so tired at NAMM. It's so much walking.
I'm tired, and I wouldn't usually get a milkshake and a burger.
Go, Kate.
But I don't really care. We're at a house party.
Randy! Oh my god, ended up doing a Tuesday Talks episode with him too. I had forgotten about all of this. What a great first day.
Oh my god! Okay.
Yeah, it's lit.
That's the end of day one. I can't believe 25% of NAMM is already over. But I really hope
Look how tired I look.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more NAMM updates, amongst other things.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. So tell me what you want, what you really want. I wanna, really wanna. So you say, you wanna be my lover.
So silly.
Gotta get
So
with
silly.
my friends.
Okay, so that was day one of 2017 NAMM, and it was just joyful. Like, we did meet St. Vincent. She was at the Ernie Ball booth, and I think it was the second year, so she was announcing colours of the St. Vincent signature, which I now own, one of the rare ones, which is insane to think about. But I'm just going to get into the second episode because that was hilarious, and I'm so glad I've documented these, and I definitely want to do more of this coming NAMM, but I will be working for sure, so who knows what's going to happen, and things get busy nowadays. But let's get into the casually chatting with John Mayer episode, because this is, it was my most successful video for a very long time. And I do just want to kind of preface this because I've never really spoken about it properly, but I managed to get into that PRS press conference through literal just going up and asking to be part of it and showing them some things that I'd done, talking about who I was. You know, it was it was a big opportunity to get in that room. I did not imagine to stand right at the front where John Mayer and then Paul Reed-Smith would be standing, and then for when Paul Reed-Smith asked if there were any questions, I didn't expect my hand just to drift upwards, but it did. And I didn't even have a question prepared, which I know is ridiculous. You're at a press conference, you should probably go in with a question, but I wasn't a professional journalist. I'm still not a professional journalist. I didn't even introduce myself. I was so in awe of what was happening, and when they turned to look at me, when there was a massive room of people behind me, all with their hands up, I was a bit shocked and overwhelmed. And that, I'm not trying to make an apology for the question that I asked, because if I hadn't asked that question and if I had asked something else a bit more standard, then I wouldn't have got this vlog out of it. And I don't know, I didn't mean to put him on the spot. All the comments underneath that are negative, I just had to learn to cope with, because I can't take it back. It happened, I caught it on film, and I got to meet John Mayer, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, you know, I haven't managed to get in touch with John Mayer to get him on a Tuesday Talks episode because, to be honest, he doesn't need me. He's kind of a big deal. But I just hope that one day when I do meet him, I get to talk to him about this encounter, because I don't imagine that he'll have necessarily forgotten it. Obviously, he's a busy man, but you know, it was kind of this cool, unique thing that happened at NAMM 2017. So let's start watching. Love my road footage.
I saw lines of soldiers returning home.
Whoa.
Wooden overcoat.
I remember watching that in my hotel room. And it was raining. Oh my god. It was like England there. The weather was awful. Every day I had to do a session for A Little Thunder at 11 AM every day, and then 3 PM I think I performed for the VA Guitars. This is at the Shore booth. Oh, that's crazy. I know some of these lovely people now, I work with them. There it is. I was so
This is a press conference. Yes. Why don't we take 2 questions and then we're going to be done?
He looked at me.
Right on.
Right on.
Hi, I'm a huge fan, obviously, and I'm a female guitarist.
I didn't even say my name.
Females who are actually trying to be good guitarists in this industry.
What an absolute landmine of a question.
Repeat it so everybody knows.
She said, I am a female guitarist, and what advice do you have for female guitarists in terms of getting better? There's absolutely no way to answer that in a way that, I mean, I would love, if it were you and I hanging out, I would like wager some guesses, but I think this is the same for everybody. I have to imagine the ergonomics are the same. You could tell me, do you feel like there's and I'm not trying to corner you, do you feel like there is a natural difference of, like, would the guitar be thought of as a sport in the sense that females have a different ergonomic or pressure sensitive thing they're doing with the guitar?
He is treading very carefully, I know that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, there you go. Paul, are they comfortable for a woman?
Look, there is a record being released on Steve Vai's label today of 10 female guitar players, 1 per.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Rhonda Smith has been through 3 Jeff Beck tours. This thing with female guitar players in Prince's band is getting stronger by the day.
And I'm seeing it on Instagram. And Instagram is, Twitter is a place for humor, and Instagram is a place for, now with the minute-long video, it is a place for musicians to get heard. Not even so much fans. It doesn't work. You can't really get a song on Instagram. So what people are playing guitar, and I search. I've said this before. I search my name on Instagram. It's the only search I do is of my own name on Instagram. And I do other searches, but the only search of my own name is on Instagram. And I'm seeing dozens a day. I'm watching every single one. So just if there's somebody playing guitar and they're very obvious thumbnails. You can see the way that it looks when someone's playing. If someone's playing a guitar and my name is in the hashtag, I'm watching it. And I'm seeing more female guitar players. I wish I knew them by name, but there's one girl who plays incredible. She hangs out in front of a
Angela
album cover on the wall. And forgive me for not knowing her name. Maybe throw it in there if you find it. And she's playing great. She's playing great. And then I introduced you to a girl who's playing. I mean, moreover than females, I look at it more like young people playing the guitar. There is no reason culturally right now for a young person to play guitar just based on reading sort of what's culturally on the surface. That speaks to the power of a guitar that once you find it, you go, I gotta do this. And I'm seeing now, if we look at everything in sort of a plantation system, we're looking at the seed that started maybe 5-6 years ago, people wanted to get back into guitar. And we'll look at them right now as in the middle process of not having record deals yet, but not being beginners. They're all on Instagram, and they're playing great. They'll cover my song within 12 hours, within 2 hours of my putting a song out, and have it down, It really is very inspiring, and I'm not sure how this plays out into the market sort of aspect of things and metrics, but in terms of the art form, I think it's completely alive and well. And that's why that's why I watch Instagram all the time. I love watching people play. Mateus Sato was here, he's playing his ass off. He's one of the best guitar players around, and his stage is Instagram. He plays his own music and he plays in Tori Kelly's band, but
he was in the
where
room.
I found him, he sold one of the guitars he plays to me. I bought it because I watched him play it. That power is still there. The power of watching another guitar player and going, oh shit. Or the power of watching a guitar player going, what pedal is that? I went and saw Michael Landau play. Phenomenal guitar player. I just sat there. I drove myself in the middle of the night to go sit on a stool alone and watch Michael Landau play. And I want to know what pedal he's got. And I've been doing this for a living for a long time, and I've got a lot of pedals, and I want to know what he's got. So it's alive and well, and I just want to know now if Paul would ever think of making a breast-sensitive guitar.
That's not what I meant.
All right, so what you don't know is when we came out with the hollow bodies, all these women started to buy them because it was ergonomically sat well with
There
them.
you go.
The little hollow body that we made.
Yeah. So can we now say that all PRS guitars are universally fitted?
Next question.
I began to look closely at my skin, realized stars and stripes were seeping in. A troop of news reports did my eyes somehow.
I don't want to talk about it too much, but every time I get asked this question about the John Mayer question, and I have to confront it in some way, I do say that I didn't word myself correctly. I was asking about being a woman in the industry more than necessarily being like a good guitar player and, the ergonomics of being a female player. That was not where I was really going, but that was my fault for not saying what I meant. And he started to drift upon it, the whole Instagram thing, and talking about Angela and Mateus, which is crazy because I love both those people now. And I think I would do it differently, but I can't change what happened. And it sparked a conversation, and it led me to have this successful video on YouTube, which grew my subscribers, which got me here, going back to NAMM in 2019 with Shaw. And I hope most of you who are familiar with my content, I think you know that it's not quite what I meant, and I'm not on a rampage to say that women have it any worse than men when it comes to the guitar. That's just not what I meant. But it sparked a conversation with me and John Mayer, so It's pretty crazy to rewatch. So let's get on to the third episode. Oh.
Good morning. It's day 3 of NAMM. I'm in before
Tired.
the crowds gather in the convention centre, and I just thought I'd take a moment just to preface today, and also kind of glance back on the last 2 days, because yesterday's encounter with John Mayer was extraordinary and a very unique moment. So I'm kind of just trying to remember that happened, and looking forward to Saturday, the main day, here, and see what the hell happens.
Walking through the archway alone.
How are you feeling?
Coffee at Primrose
I think I had 2 breakfasts
was
that
calling
morning.
you back home.
Okay, how are you feeling? Caping a diva.
The other side of the pond tempts me. Why would I leave this city?
This really is getting me in the mood for NAMM. I'm excited. Also a bit scared, but excited.
Myself and time, loyalties will never die. Everything you do is haunting. Everything you do is a warning. Everything you do is hurting me. City set me free.
This was the year that I went up to Orange and I said, I want to be endorsed by you. I want to play your amps on stage.
Today my aim is actually to get around the stores and see some new and crazy things. I hope that this video actually achieves that.
Oh,
Up in my garret, I sit out on the roof. Look out on Bristol, I see the truth. We have history. She's cursed and loved me. How could I leave the cliffside this view?
Seymour Duncan.
In you I see
Oh, Reverend guitars.
myself and time. Loyalties will never die.
That was an incredible jam. It was just insane.
Everything you do is haunting. Everything you do
I want
is a
that bass.
warning. Everything you do is hurting me. Everything you
I
do
love James
is
Guitar guitars. They're
haunting.
stunning.
Everything you do is a warning. Everything you do is hurting me.
Weird jamming.
City set me free.
That one was pretty short. And now on to the final day. The final day is always a lot quieter. And everyone's exhausted.
Good morning. It is
Look at my face.
raining, kind of in a tropical way, and I'm worried that I'm going to get my microphone wet. So I'm going to run to the Uber to do day 4 of NAMM, the final day. You can probably tell by the bags under my eyes that I'm exhausted. But
I missed that hat. It was awful weather.
It's just grim. Grim.
I had to cover my hair every morning. That's on the Shore booth. Subtronics. Fourth and final set for a little under. 8 sets in 4 days. I haven't learned any more licks. Guitarist plays bass for the first time. Not first time, but terrible. John Page. Yes, his guitars are stunning. There were some really tasty jams at that booth. I'd love one of those guitars, damn. Me trying to play the double neck for the first time. Mike! This was the first time I met Mike, and I've now ended up filming with him and going on tour with him. So NAMM really helps you meet some very interesting, very cool people. And I was a fan of him before I even met him. Such a good guy. He's such a showman.
No more.
So good.
Done. 4 days.
Done.
4 days. It's empty-ish. Ish.
It's a lot calmer today than it has been. So we're done.
Okay, that is it. That was 2017, the NAMM vlogs. Last year I didn't do so much filming, but that year was very, very special to me, and because of that NAMM event, it led me on to work with Shore and meet so many interesting, cool people who I've worked with since, or become friends with, or been on tour with. It's just such this, it's just hard to explain how important it is. You know, times are changing, things are being released much more online, but really everything that's at the NAMM show is just so cool and exciting, and people are so excited to meet new people, and yeah, I'm very, very happy to be going there again. If you are going to be there, let me know in the comments. I am thinking of doing a meetup of some kind, but you have to sign up to my mailing list down below to make sure that you actually know where I'm going to be, what day. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much for watching those vlogs with me from NAMM 2017, Throwback Thursday. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment below with any of your favourite NAMM experiences. But otherwise, I'll see you very soon.